Okay, so does a global refugee policy exist? Yes, I think the global refugee policy exists. For example, my central research interest is on refugees' economic aspects. In this area, promoting refugees' livelihoods and also enhancing their economic self-reliance is definitely one of the key policy agendas in the global refugee regime. UNHCR has produced a very thick, this self-reliance guidance and handbook. Also, like last year, UNHCR produced the global livelihood policy. I think these are very visible manifestation of the existence of global refugee policies in the area of refugees' economic dimensions. And whether these policies do matter or not, I think yes, they do matter. I'm a very much field-based researcher, and for last 10 years, I have been working in East Africa and West Africa. And in these regions, UNHCR country office usually had a country-level livelihood strategy or self-reliance policy, which are very much drawn upon these global policies. And the UNHCR and its partners designing, implementing livelihood assistance project, which are also based on these country-level policies. So yes, global refugee policies do have profound impact on the refugees' daily economic lives on the ground. And personally, as a kind of way forward, I'm very curious to explore more about how the global livelihood policy is translated into local context. I mean, usually each refugee hosting country has its own refugee policy. So in many cases, the policy formulated at the global headquarter level needs to be somehow like localized. How does this process take place? Who are the actors involved in this translation process? What are their motives and objectives? What impact ultimately does this translation process create on refugees' daily economic lives? I think by answering these questions, we can nurture a better understanding of dynamics, tension, or like micropolitics taking place at the implementation of global refugee policies on the ground.